Oh, all right, listen, I'm going to talk fast. You got to listen fast. I got a lot to say in the next 20 minutes. Obviously, we introduced some amazing products earlier today, and as future conventions roll on, there'll be more to come, right? But at the same time, we have one of the leading nutritional supplement brands in the worldwide marketplace in Isotonics, and we have a secret advantage. That secret advantage is called Marty Weissman. And Marty and his team over the past number of years have worked really hard to give us a number of our health and nutrition products in these simple single-dose packets. And I know all of you know that because you probably brought them in your luggage because they're great to travel with, but how are you using those single-dose packets to build your business? That's the question. That's the question I had with my team about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And the answer was a lot of people were using them, but nobody really had a system. And everybody was doing it in a different way. And if there's one thing I've learned, I've been in this business now, this is my 26th international convention, I've learned that if you're going to teach your group anything, you have to teach them how to do it in a certain systemized, specific way, step by step. Otherwise, it doesn't duplicate. You'll learn how to do it, you'll teach a few people, they'll teach a few, but then it gets diluted when you pass it down by word of mouth. So we went to the drawing board and decided we have to systemize this somehow. And I wanted them to start getting those trial packets in the hands of people. And right off the bat, I decided the key number was to give everybody or sell everybody a 3-day supply, a 3-day supply. Why a 3-day supply? I think I just went back to my roots to 1994 when the only good product we had was called Thermochrome 5000, a health product that came in a trial pack. And everybody in the company did was give these trial packs out or sell the trial packs and take orders for bottles. And many of the people who bought those bottles eventually became customers. And I always thought that part of the success in converting those trial packs to sales was the fact that it was a 3-day trial pack. And that gave us 3 days to drip on those customers and pass along more information. The more they knew about the product they were taking, the more confidence they had, and the more likely they were to buy it. So 3 days was the magic number, and we started to go about our business by selling people 3-day supplies of all these little small packets. And as we were doing that, complaints were rolling in from everybody on my team that were doing it, that it was too hard. They felt like they were pushing products on people and trying to get their money. And at one point in time, I decided, you know what? Why don't we just give them away for free? Let's just give them away. And they said to me, what? Give them away? Free? There's no value in free. And I said, well, if that's true, why do so many companies give stuff away for free? Every car dealer in America will give you a free test drive in any car you show interest in. Any major hotel chain gives away free weekends in their resorts if you do the 90-minute timeshare. Any mattress company from coast to coast will deliver a $2,000 mattress to you, put it on your bed, and let you sleep on it for 3 months before you decide whether or not to buy it. Those are all forms of free trial-size marketing, and I could give you dozens more, and I decided if it works for them, it should work for us. There is value in free. That car dealer knows that if he can get you in that car, if he can get you a little taste of it, get you the feel of it, get you to experience it, the chances of him selling you that car go through the roof. So why aren't we doing the same thing? Come on, guys, let's try it. So we started packaging our stuff up, little trial pack, 3 trials in there, 3-day supply, and we put a brochure in there. What brochure do we use? I use 2 of them on 1 piece of paper. So you go to your back office and you look for the Daily Essentials Benefits brochure, and you look for the Daily Essentials Corporate brochure. The corporate brochure has all the ingredients in the product. I don't think that's enough. That's the science part of it. What's going to sell the product is the benefits. What will it do for me? So I put the paper in the printer, print the corporate brochure, turn the paper over, print the other brochure on the back, and that's what goes in here. And this becomes my trial pack. And you could carry 3 or 4 or 5 of these with you anywhere you go. I don't want to see you stuffing a bunch of stuff into Isotonics cups and using that as your trial pack because you can't fit them in your pockets, right? You got to have it packaged up like this. So what we do is we simply go out there, and in any given conversation, as we go along, you have to keep it in your mind. And it could just be an afterthought. When you're talking to friends, family, coworkers, half the time I'm walking away from the conversation and I think of it, the bell rings, I go, oh, one more thing. Maybe you could help me out with something. I'm helping my company with a survey. And they're allowing me to give 10 people this month free isotonics. Now, I don't tell them helping my company with a trial size marketing campaign, or my company's allowing me to give people trial packets of that's what we say when we talk to you. We call it trial size marketing. We don't use that language with the customers. If I tell my customer I'm doing a trial size marketing campaign, it means I'm going to let them try it, and that because I intend to market it to them, i.e. get them to get their wallet out and pay me for it. All I want them to do is try it and give me their feedback. Sincerely, that's all I want them to do. So in any given conversation, friends, family, coworkers, it could be other people that you meet, we'll get to that in a minute. Very simple conversation. Help me out. Say the word help. It'd be a big help to me if you can try it for me. I have to give 10 people this month. 9 people did it already. I only have 1 left, and I only have a few days to go. Can you help me out? I really could use the help. I really appreciate all the help you're giving me. Now, the minute you start that conversation, the product has to come out of your pocket, and you have to hand it to them. Don't keep it in your pocket or in your hands. Don't show it to them. Get rid of it. Put it in their hands. As soon as you start the conversation, put it in their hands. That's a technique that works with any product you sell, by the way. It could be a 90-day bottle of OPC3. When you put it in their hands, the chances of you selling that product go up. So get it out of your hands. They won't give it back to you. Now, we give them the 3-day trial pack, and it's very simple. We tell them, all you have to do is tear one of those packets open, put it in a cup, add 8 ounces of water and drink it. And I'm going to have a question or two about the product in a couple of days, and it's a big help to me. I really do appreciate it. Now, the one bit of science that you do have to know is your simple explanation of what it means to be an isotonic-capable supplement. I mean, in your own words, short, sweet, and to the point. You don't have to be Dr. Didier Mason. You do it your way. I say to them, it's an isotonic-capable supplement. All that means is it's a powdered supplement that mixes with water to form a very pleasant-tasting, naturally flavored, effervescent nutritional cocktail. You drink it down on an empty stomach, and it delivers a very high percentage of the nutrition into your body in minutes. And that's why most people feel the difference when they drink isotonic nutrition. So we're giving people 3-day trial packs. After you hand it to them, after they agree to help you, that's when you tell them what else they have to do. Don't spill the whole deal until they say, sure, I'll help you out, and they have it in their hands. And then we ask them to simply text us their phone number, email us their phone number, or I say to them, hey, give me your phone number. I'm going to text you a short video. The video goes with the survey. We're surveying 2 things. This is an important point. A lot of people that I've talked to around the country who are doing trial size marketing miss this point, and it's critical. The survey is not just on the product. You're surveying on the product and the video. The video helps you sell the product. So I tell them I have to text you a link to a short video. It's only 4 minutes long. You could watch it on your phone. We're surveying on the product. We want you to take it and let us know what you thought. And then we created this video that explains the product. We want to know if we did a good job. So I'm just going to ask you one question about the product and one question about the video. Now, you could do this with anyone, friends, family, coworkers. Those are easy. Nobody in your friends, family, or coworkers, or unless you have a couple of dysfunctional family members, is going to refuse to give you their phone number, right? You could also do it cold market. You could do it in the restaurant. You could do it talking to the waiter. You could do it with your Uber driver. You could do it with people you meet online somewhere. Now, if you're talking to people who are cold market, who you don't know, you can't have the waiter come over to the table and say, can we take your drink order first, or would you like to start with appetizers? And you say, by the way, I'm doing a trial size marketing campaign. You know, you have to make a friend first if it's cold market. Talk to them. Develop a relationship throughout the meal. Hey, this is a busy restaurant. This place is unbelievable. Now he goes away, he comes back. Well, you look like you're in shape. You must work out. Have a conversation, whether it's the Uber driver, the person sitting next to you on the plane, or whoever it might be. By the end of the meal, you'll make a decision whether or not you want to go there or not. You don't have to go there. It's not that important. If he seems like a personable person, I'll give it a shot. Hey, maybe you could help me out with something. You look like you work out. I work with a company that has an incredible nutritional product. You probably heard of it. It's called Isotonics. I'm allowed to give people free Isotonics this month. I'm helping the company with a survey. I have to give it to 10 people. I got 9 done. I'm wondering if you could help me and try it. And it's that simple. So now that they have it, we have their phone number. We sent them the video link. All we have to do is very simple. We text, and we call them. We text, and we call them. And by the way, I mentioned keep 3 or 4 of these in your pocket. Think in terms of groups. Anytime you're in a group of people, you could knock out 3, 4, or 5 of these all at once. Here we are playing golf. Why would I just offer it to one of them? I got 3 people right there. So if I had 3 of them there, by the way, even if I hadn't given out any this month, this might be a little bit of a fib, but I might say to them, I'm supposed to give out 10 of them this month, and I have 7 done. I only have 3 left. I'm wondering if you 3 can help me out. If there's 4 people there, I'll probably say, I have 6 done. I only have 4 left. So now we text. We text the first day just to make sure they took it. Hey, Joe, it's Phil. I took my isotonics this morning. I'm checking on you. Did you take it? You have to do that because a lot of people, even if you sell them a whole kit of isotonics, sometimes don't start it for weeks on end and sometimes never start it. So I just check in to make sure they started it. The next day I text again. Joe, I don't know if I remembered to give you the link to the video. Here it is. So I'm just dripping on him, right? Now think about this. What's the defining difference between our isotonics products and every other nutritional product out there? It's the isotonic capable delivery system. So I told him what that was in my own words when I first introduced this to him. Then I gave him the product with a brochure inside that detailed it spectacularly. Now, they may or may not be readers. Then I sent him a link to a video that does an amazing job of explaining all the 4 product category groups in the Daily Essentials and why it's unique and different and delivers more nutrition than any tablet and capsule out there. And now I'm calling on the 3rd day, and you have to call on the 3rd day, and it's not weird to call on the 3rd day. They agreed to take your call on the 3rd day when they said they would help you out. You told them that you wanted them to try it, a couple of days, you're going to give them a call, you had 2 questions, 1 on the product, 1 on the video. There should be no hesitation to call them. So you call them up. Joe, it's Phil. Hey, listen, you got a minute for me? I got to get my survey results in. I'll only take a minute. I know you're busy. I only got a couple of questions for you. You can't do this by text, and you can't do this by email. You have to do it with a phone call. So there's only 4 questions you have to ask. 1, did you take it? Make sure they took it. 2, did you watch the video? Now here's another spot where a lot of people I've talked to are messing up. I ask, do you ask about the video? They don't even ask. And some of them say I ask, and a lot of people don't watch it. Well, make them watch it. They told you they would watch it. They said they would help you out. And you told them what it took to help you out. And part of that was to watch the video. How can you put your survey results in if they only did half the survey? So if they say to me, well, I didn't get a chance to watch it, I say, oh, geez, all right, you know what? No problem. It's 12 o'clock. Let me text it to you again. It's only 4 minutes long. You could watch it on your phone. Can I call you back around 3? I'm making another attempt to get them to watch that video, because I know that video helps me sell the product and helps people on my team sell the product. So don't lay down too easily. Now, if I call back at 3 o'clock and they still haven't watched it, I'm not going to beat it to death. Look, they're a nice person. They said they'd help me out with a free survey. They're helping me out. I'm not going to nag them. That would be like a prospect who you showed the business to. They tried it out, and now they don't want in. And you just keep twisting their arm to get in. You don't do that. You move on. Next, right? Same thing here. They tried your product. They don't want to go forward with it. All right, let it go. So 4 questions. Did you take it? Did you watch the video? The 3rd question is very simple. You can write it down. Was the video clear in explaining why isotonic-capable solutions deliver more nutrition into your body than any tablet or capsule supplement on the market? And that's why people who drink isotonic nutrition feel the difference. Was that clear in the video? Did we make that point in the video, Mary? Now, if they admit to that, pretty much the product is sold at that point. And again, you can read it. You're on the phone. You write it down. Now, you know, that said, I won't do that whole act. Okay, next. Last question is the big question. You don't ask, so did you like it? So did it give you energy? What did you think of the taste? How's the pain in your knee doing with that? No, all of those can have no or negative answers. This is the question. So tell me, what benefits did you experience? Then shut up. Don't say anything. Sit there as long as it takes for them to speak up. A lot of times, people don't even get to that question because people you call, have any of you sold isotonics to somebody who that afternoon or the next day called you and said, hey, I don't know if it's a coincidence, but, and told you some story about some amazing result they thought they had? How many people? It happens all the time and will happen here too. So there's a certain percentage of people you're going to give this to who, without any prompting by you, are going to tell you that they love the product. There's going to be people who ask you how to get the product without any prompting. There's going to be other people where you're going to ask what benefits did you get, and that's what's going to lead to the sale. So if they ask about the price, don't panic. That's probably the one common comeback that people have. Shockingly few people ask questions about the science. If anybody asks me a question about the science, just go to your back office, go to Daily Essentials, click on the Science tab, copy all that information, paste it into an email, and send it to them. Say, you asked about the science, here it is. They'll have to scroll for about 2 weeks to get to the end of that email. There's so many scientific studies there. But nobody asks. But they do ask about the price, and we all know this by now. Break it down into small chunks, and it is less than the price of a cup of coffee. Everybody in this room goes out and drips money all day long. True or true? You buy a lottery ticket here, you buy an energy drink there, you go grab a beer, you get a cup of coffee. What's $2? Don't think that these products are too expensive. So, it's $2, all right, but what does it really come to, Phil? Well, a box of the Daily Essentials packets that I gave you is $77. Well, that still sounds like a lot of money. Well, I guess, but what price do you put on your health? For what it's done for me, there is no price to put on it. I absolutely love it. But again, it's not my style to push them. I know if I give 10 of these out every month, I'm going to get 3 sales without thinking. So I'm not going to try to push too hard on the people that aren't going forward. I feel too much like the guy with the plaid jacket and the white patent leather shoes selling used cars. I'm comfortable with the 3 sales. And by the way, we call it free trial size marketing. You give them out free all day long. How much does it cost you to do this? Nothing. But I'm giving my product away free all day long. It costs you nothing. You're going to get at least 3 sales out of it. Those 3 sales are going to pay for all the free stuff that you give away. And it's going to be so much fun because giving stuff away for free is so much easier than selling stuff. And everybody likes to get free stuff. So what price do you put on your health? Look, if it's a no, it's a no. I might ask them one more question. Do you have any health concerns? And they might say any number of things. My skin is bothering me, this, that, the other thing. It might click with some product we have, and I might respond by saying, I might have something that can help you with that. Can I send you some information? Okay? If they exhibit any positive response whatsoever, you should be doing mental hula hoops. You should anticipate a positive response. Anything they say. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but it gave me more energy. I'm thinking straighter. I'm sleeping better. My allergies aren't bad. You just say to them, great. I knew you would get the benefit. Wait till you see how you feel after 90 days. You're assuming the sale. You're assuming they want it, and you're going to sell them not a little box, but a 90-day supply. And look, we don't have time to get into that, but if that becomes an issue, I'm telling them, look, I don't want you to just taste test it for 30 days. Most people see results within 14 to 90 days. Give it a fair shot. Take it for 90 days. If you take my word on this and sell 90-day supplies of this to the first-time sale customer, you will have more repeat reorder customers by doing that. Because they will get results sometime between 14 to 90 days, or they'll just develop a new habit of every day getting up and drinking that glass of isotonics, and after 90 days, they just won't want to stop. So wait till you see how you feel. This guy right here in that picture is a baseball player for the New York Yankees. His name is DJ LeMahieu. He won the batting title in the National League, meaning he had the highest batting average in the National League. And then he ended up as a free agent playing for the Yankees. And he right now is leading the American League in batting. And he could be the first baseball player in the history of Major League Baseball to win the batting title in both leagues. And his batting average is about 300. About 300. What that means is 3 out of every 10 times he comes to the plate, he gets a hit, a single, a double, a triple, a home run. But what it also means is 7 out of every 10 times he comes to the plate, he fails. He makes an out. He strikes out. He hits into a double play. He has a lazy pop fly to center field. 7 out of 10 times he fails, but he's a superstar. He's an all-star. He'll probably get a $500,000 bonus this year if he wins that batting title. Point being, don't get so concerned about the no's. I have people that call me and say, I have 5 people in a row that said no. Keep going. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. You'll get the sales. Just keep going. Consistency is key. It will average out. It will average out. If you get your no's, when you get a no, you should get excited about it. You get another no today, you call Tom Holden. You go, Tom, I'm so excited. I got shot down 3 times this week, 3 no's. I'm doing great. And you should feel that way. If you were in my group and I asked you, how many times have you been showing the plan? Oh, I've been doing good. How many no's have you gotten? Oh, a couple. Well, I know something's up. You're not really showing the plan if you tell me only a couple, right? And you got to show the plan, show the plan, show the plan. So if you tell me you're not getting the no's in this, then you're not doing it. But if you tell me you're getting a lot of no's, this is good, because if you're getting a lot of no's, it means you're doing it. And if you're doing it, you're going to get the sales. The sales are going to create retail profit, which makes the business real. It makes the business real. A lot of people try to prospect, recruit, and sponsor people to become their business partners when they have no customers. What kind of business is that? How does that really translate? When you have customers and retail profit, it makes the business real. It generates BV, which boosts your commissions, which ultimately leads you to attract more potential business partners. I hope this was some help. I'll see you around the campus.